In this video, we're gonna discuss Goblintown's unexpected team reveal and whether it's gonna kill the project or it's actually a good investing opportunity. Goblintown dropped 2 Ethereum after the team behind it doxed himself on Wednesday. Lots of people sold their goblins right after the reveal. Looks like a suicidal move, huh? So does that mean the miracle of this free mint project has come to an end? Not necessarily. Before the tweet, Goblintown's floor price was around 5 Ethereum. It created the most hype during June in NFT space and was even once topped on OpenSea's volume chart. According to data from NFT Go, over 60 NFT whales were in possession of Goblintown, although it suffered a tremendous downfall after the reveal. The number of whale holders remained pretty much the same. So how does this really affect Goblintown's future? The first question is, why did they choose to reveal themselves at this time? Ever since Goblintown's launch, their innovative narratives have brought an immersive experience to the NFT community. Unlike most NFT projects, they have no Discord or roadmaps, and they insist the project belongs to their community from day one. And I have to say, the team behind the remaining anonymous has created a certain mystery and make people wonder, who's doing all this? There were rumors that it was Yuga Lab, Larva Labs, Beeple, all kinds of speculations. Naturally, people bet their chips on Goblintown for potentially Bored Ape, and that definitely contributed to Goblintown's success. On Wednesday, however, Goblintown announced that it wasn't Yuga Lab behind them, but a small team called Choose Labs. Choose Labs has created projects like the Illuminati NFT and the 187, but hasn't really created a hype anywhere near Goblintown before. So those who thought Yuga Labs made Goblintown immediately sold their goblins and caused the highest trading volume of Goblintown since June the 5th. In the revealing tweet, Choose Labs claimed they decided to expose themselves because they feel irresponsible not to. We couldn't in good conscience keep to the shadow any longer, and they don't feel like making merch while remaining anonymous. I mean, I get all this, but I don't think that's why I had to do it at this point. Goblintown's only been launched for less than a month, and they already created a whole refreshing way of NFT's social media operating. How they communicate with the community, the bizarre art style, the inventing of Goblin language, things we have never seen before. And after they launched Mac Goblin Burger, it seems that the phase 1 of Goblintown has finished. Choose Lab didn't say much about their following plans, but according to Alexander Taub, who is Choose Lab's co-founder, there will be events hosted by Goblintown during NFT NYC. He only mentioned parties, but my guess is some big announcements are coming next week. Apparently, it's always in their schedule to make headlines during NFT NYC, so they have to tell everybody before the event. Another intention of the review is finally getting rid of all these false expectations. I'm pretty sure Choose Lab was aware of these rumors about Yuga Labs all along. This might be helpful in an early stage, but now that Goblintown's already have all the attention, it's better to break the rumors before they cause any damages. After all, for those who only hold Goblin because they thought it was Yuga Lab behind it, you don't want them to find out the truth by accident. In fact, Goblintown's reveal only brought their core community closer. Those who still decide to hold are people having faith in Goblintown. They tweeted a lot about how this reveal doesn't change anything about the brilliance of the project. It's definitely a good sign, and letting people know the truth is good for Goblintown's long-term development. Personally, I didn't feel disappointed about the review at all. We all see Yuga Labs as an NFT holy temple nowadays, but they were merely a small studio only a year ago. If it was actually them, that means Goblintown will never be able to flip Bored Ape. On the contrary, for those who want to join Goblintown, the price drop could be the opportunity to buy the dip. I wouldn't be surprised if there's good news released from NFT NFC next week, which could lead to further interest in Goblintown. But again, these are not investing advice. Always remember to do your own research. Alright, that's pretty much everything for this video. Subscribe for more opinions on NFT Alpha, and I'll see you in the next video.